Hello, welcome back to Authors on iTours, and today we have a book review and a memoir by Beverly Cuevas. The Behind Her Smile, The Adventures of a Tall Girl from West Virginia and Her Life as a Stewardess. It's always interesting to read about someone's life, especially when you identify with that person, because like Beverly, I'm a girl from West Virginia who went out into the big bad world and had quite a few adventures. But today we're going to be talking about Beverly's adventures and her memoir, Behind Her Smile. So stick around. You're not going to want to miss this.
Hello, this is Lauren Carr, and welcome to Authors on iTours, a podcast devoted to authors, book bloggers, and other book lovers alike.
Hello, welcome back. Well, first, let me tell you a bit about Behind Her Smile and Beverly Cuevas. Being raised in Parkersburg, West Virginia, Janie didn't have big aspirations for her life. Tired of her dead-end job at the phone company, her best friend suggested that she interview to become a stewardess. Fearful she would be rejected because of her height, she was shocked when she was accepted. A whole new world opened up for her. Seeing places that she had only read about, spending time with politicians, movie stars, and professional athletes. One special athlete, a professional basketball player named Wendell Ladner, stole her heart with his Southern charm. An extraordinary connection with Elvis Presley allowed her the unique experience to spend one-on-one time with him and remained in close touch with him until his passing. You'll share with her the challenges of marrying someone so very different from her upbringing and coping with attempts to try and fit in. Behind Her Smile reveals a devastating event that deeply affected Beverly and made her re-examine her life and what she truly wanted out of it. And now, let's meet the author. Beverly Cuevas was born Beverly Jane Golden in Ironton, Ohio in 1945. She spent the first 10 years of her life in Parkersburg, West Virginia with her family. Her father had a job opportunity in Columbus, Ohio in 1955, so away they went. Beverly started working at the age of 14 to contribute to her family finances. She graduated from Columbus North High School in 1963. She moved on to work at the Ohio Bell Telephone Company after graduation. In 1965, on the dare of her best friend, she went to an interview to be a stewardess for American Airlines. American hired her, and she started her flying career in New York, then commuting from Tulsa, Oklahoma to her Dallas base. She flew both domestic and international. During her career, she never received a bad passenger letter. In 1977, she was one of 12 flight attendants selected out of 16,000 to participate in a highly coveted special assignment to work at the prestigious American Airlines Golf Classic. Her flying career ended on December 1st, 2001, after 35 years. Beverly now lives in Dallas, Texas. She's been married to her wonderful husband, Randy, for 43 years. She has two sons, Joshua and Caleb. She is a loving mother and wife, never missing a baseball game or school talent show. In spite of her flying schedule, Mimi is blessed to pass on her knowledge and love of life to her grandchildren, Eden, Elijah, Ellie, Logan, and Holly. Hello, welcome back. And now for our review of Behind Her Smile, The Adventures of a Tall Girl from West Virginia and Her Life as a Stewardess by Beverly Cuevas. How cool is it for a West Virginia girl to become friends with the king of rock and roll himself? And I'm talking about Elvis Presley. Janie's journey is entertaining and engaging. While the title and the heart of Janie's story is her life as a stewardess, she does spend quite a bit of time writing about her childhood. Now, these experiences are necessary to understand where the author is coming from as her story progresses. Once the story falls into place, the pace picks up real nicely with her engaging writing style. Janie introduces readers to her life as a stewardess back in the days when flight attendants were seen as glamorous celebrities and models. They were put on par with that. She shares her personal struggles and her triumphs. We learn about celebrity meetings. Don't forget about the king of rock and roll, her relationship challenges and her rewards, and her personal reflections about all of this. This book offers a great look at life over the decades through the lens of a woman finding her place in the world. Now, as a West Virginia girl myself, I easily identified with Janie as she described her struggles, especially growing up in West Virginia, the life she led, and her adventures in finding out who she really was. I definitely recommend for those who love memoirs and reading about people's stories, I recommend that you pick up Behind Her Smile, The Adventures of a Tall Girl from West Virginia and Her Life as a Stewardess Today.
And that concludes today's episode of Authors on iTours. This is Lauren Carr, and thank you very much for stopping by. If you enjoyed today's episode, then do be sure to like and subscribe so you can receive notifications of episodes every time we upload. Thank you very much for stopping by. In the meantime, happy reading.